XRP just got another day closer to, in my opinion, winning the case against the SEC. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new documents coming out that set a deadline for XRP in which no more summary judgment materials can be submitted, and ultimately then we're sealing those points awaiting the announcement and who will win the case. And also, whales are pretty much moving into XRP in a big way. So we're going to take a look at all of that in this video, as well as some of the price action. So let's dive straight into it. So here we go. XRP just marginally down on the day, however, in line with the rest of the market. We've seen a cooling off over the kind of last 24 hours. We're hoping for a bit of a rally towards the back end of the weekend. Certainly going into next week, we could see us test that 41 cents mark, really important level of support. If we break that, we could end up heading over 50 cents. We'll have to see. But $19.5 billion market cap is where we are. Still ranked the 7th highest cryptocurrency, 509, nearly $510 million in volume. Now, again, is down as we see into the weekend. We do generally see volume fall off across the entire market. Now, looking at the entire market, though, just right now, 854.39 billion, marginally down 0.6%, with Bitcoin down at 17.1, ETH taking a bit more of a hit, as well as some of the other ones. If we look a bit more in the technicals, we can see XRP just clinging on to this kind of trend line that we drew. Again, expecting the 50-day EMA to come down. Money flow looks really good, though. Like we said, money is coming in. We'll be talking about those whales in just a second. An RSI trending nicely in the middle, which should show a move to the potential upside over the course of the next few weeks. We need to get market sentiment to come with us, but it certainly feels like we might see a good move for XRP. Now, let's get into this. And this is a pretty interesting document. This comes from James K. Phelan, who is a defense lawyer and has been part of the kind of XRP court case for a number of years as it's been going on, and ultimately there is some filings that have come out. But before we just do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, stay up to date with everything going on with XRP, as well as Terra Luna Classic and all the rest of the crypto world. And don't forget to leave a like on the video. It does support the channel and makes people aware of what's going on. I think it's important. So we got the SEC versus the Ripple Labs going to the Honorable Annalisa Torres, who is obviously the district attorney and ultimately the person overseeing this. And it says the Plaintiff Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, and defendants Ripple Labs, Bradley Gillinghouse and Christian A. Larson, collectively, the parties respectfully request that the court issue an order directing all non-parties to submit any motions to seal or redact information in the parties' motions for summary judgment and related materials, and the summary judgment materials ECF numbers, you can see those numbers there, by January the 4th, 2023. So we know that everything is going to be pretty much locked in, and we'll get an answer. Now, it says here from James K. Phelan, parties request that the court set a deadline of January the 4th by which non-parties must ask to seal any portions of the summary judgment materials or else waive any objections to the court's ruling on the parties' sealing applications. Now, it does go on a bit further to just give some clarity in exactly who it is, who's submitted forms as part of it, and likewise a lot of other documentation in terms of plaintiffs and the defendants, i.e. Ripple and the SEC. So pretty interesting news to go there. It has obviously been ordered that any non-parties file by January the 4th, and then equally the motion to seal any summary judgment materials in the extent of non-party seeks additional or different sealing treatment or redactions of request by parties, and by January the 18th, all parties and non-parties must file opposition if any of the non-party motions to seal. If no such motion is received by January 4th, the non-party will have waived their right to object to the court's ultimate ruling on the party's motion to seal or redact the summary judgment material. So there we go. Pretty interesting as it continues to develop. And again, I talked about this in a previous video. I'm going to link it down in the description. But Gary Gensler potentially going to be investigated. We've got lots of question marks sitting over the SEC, their ruling, and whether this is just a giant witch hunt on cryptocurrency, the FTX scandal that's come in. I do not believe they want this with Ripple. I genuinely think we'll see a settlement, or we will see some level of fine or sanction. However, I do not believe that they will register the Ripple and XRP as a security. I just don't believe that to be the case. And I think if we do, we're going to see some incredibly strong price movement to the upside, not only just in XRP, but across a number of coins. Now, that's why we are seeing whales circulating and accumulating. It says, first, a big reason whales are positioning themselves in XRP is the hope that Ripple may emerge as the big winner. I almost don't think it's hope anymore. Against the SEC, it's because the whole scenario shows a better finish for the payments company. Everybody is saying that is the case. One of the documents mentioned, for example, is the speech by former Commissioner William Hinman, former chairman of the SEC, and responsible for opening the case against Ripple. And we know those files, they do not want those files out in public. I'm pretty sure of that. It gives us a bit of an idea as to exactly what happened, but it talks here, the speech contains comments about legal status of Ethereum. Hinman expressed that the altcoin, like Bitcoin, is not a security. So you can have it one way and then come down on the other one to make sure that it's not the other one. Now, what people are saying, SEC is not the only reason for the whale interest. CBDCs, you will have heard about these. Many countries now are going to be adopting a central bank digital currency, which is really bullish, really exciting for the whole market. It says, although the results have not been the best in recent months, with India as an example launching a CBDC that did not please bankers, XRP might be the major highlights in this area. And that, for me, is a big point of XRP and its huge potential, that it could transfer massive amounts of money at an incredibly cheap cost, very free, using the banking systems. We know that XRP is designed for the financial institution, XLM. And if you want to see some videos on XLM, let me know in the comments down below. But XLM designed for the average day user, you and I, and how we transfer those money cheaply and transfer some volume. So it says, according to Brad Gilhouse, Ripple CEO, the company has always had the goal of working with government and regulators. The entrepreneur believes that his company can be used to benefit and spread technology. So pretty bold statement, and that's why they have fought this case tooth and nail for the last 2 years. Does feel like we are getting ever nearer to those announcements and the outcome. But let me know in the comments down below. XLM videos, let me know. And equally, if you want to keep up to date with everything going on with Ripple and XRP, then subscribe to the channel. Turn that notification bell on so you know when we go live on our live streams, 9 p.m. GMT. Come and join the fun, or we upload a new video. As ever, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all your support, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.